What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiki and I'm back with another video. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be making, I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to be making some chicken, like a creamy chicken type of dinner. So, So if you want to know how to make this creamy chicken, just stay tuned, okay? So basically, I'm already cutting the chicken right now. Put the camera right there so you guys can see that. So right now, my camera, but I'm gonna just use my phone for today. So I'm basically cutting this chicken in pieces. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Okay, so I finally washed my pan. I washed this pot for the rice. So I already put a little bit of water in the pot for the rice. I'll show you guys after I'm done, actually. So I put a little bit of rice because it's not that much people that, I mean, it's only me, my boyfriend, and my 2 daughters that are going to be eating, so don't have to make too much. So what I like to do is I basically like to put some butter in the pan and cook the chicken with the butter instead of the oil, because to me it just gives it a better flavor for some reason. Try this and let me know if you can taste like the flavor. Like it really does make a difference. It really does. So I'm gonna put like 3 tablespoons of butter, or you could use soft spread because I'm actually using spread. But you can use butter just for that buttery taste. You know what I'm saying? So after you do that, you want to come over here to the chicken. I already cleaned my chicken and everything. I'm just gonna rinse it out really quickly just to make sure everything is, you know, double clean it. All right, so right now I'm adding the chicken onto the pan. I'm gonna let that sit there and basically cook for a little while. Yeah, we're gonna just let it cook for a little while. Once it's cooking halfway, that's when I'll start to season the chicken. Alright, y'all, I'm currently cutting the onions for this meal. Whatever. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Okay, so basically, now what you want to do is you want to cut up this onions. To be honest, it's kind of like medium size a little bit. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to add this onions into the with the chicken, because the chicken is almost done cooking. Actually, I'm gonna wait to add this because I'm probably gonna add it at the same time as the paprika. Around the same amount of time. So make sure you keep checking on your chicken. You want to cook it until you know it's, or you can actually put the paprika. I'm going to use 1 paprika. So now you want to go ahead and put half of each of these paprikas right here. So I'm going to put half of everything. So I'm going to do half of each. So how you want to cut the paprika is you want to cut around it first, like this. I'm going to go ahead and clean it after I open it. Red or orange, whichever you choose to cut, or whichever one you like the best. Or you could actually put the orange one as well if you want a lot of vegetables. So this is enough vegetables for us because we're going to be making some other vegetables. So I'm basically going to put this in here. So put the vegetables in here. I already cleaned them before I cut them. You just want to add all of them. And then what you want to do is you want to go in with this actually I heard it's bad to I make my rice is I basically boil my water and then I just add the rice until I keep adding the rice. Don't move your rice around like this and try to level it. Just pour the rice until it like does a little mountain on the top and it reaches the top of the water. It won't be thick like wide, it'll be like more high than anything. But yeah, once it's like that, then you know you have enough rice in there. So then you want to go ahead and add a teeny bit of oil. I'm using grapeseed oil, or you can add butter, a little bit of butter. I don't like to add too much because if you add too much, it can make your rice soggy. Like, it's really easy to mess up rice. So if you don't be careful, you can mess up rice. So I'm gonna put it on low, put it a little bit low. I think that should be low enough. And then you just want to let it simmer while it's on low. So that's basically how you make this rice. And then I'm gonna add some of this chicken seasoning right here. It's Kevin's brand. It's Kevin's Natural Foods. It's a paleo keto chicken seasoning. That's what it's called. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Just a little bit, not too much. A little bit goes a long way. And then you want to go ahead and add, I'm not going to add oregano because I can taste the flavor and I don't really like oregano like that now. It has a lot of salt in here, so you just want to add a little bit because we're going to add mix it pretty good. You don't gotta mix it too perfectly though. Just good enough.
We're gonna add the heavy cream onto here, which will put the color everywhere. So basically, after you're done putting the sazon in there, you want to go ahead and get some of the chicken seasoning, and then I'm gonna put some chili, and then that's it. That's it. Keep mixing it. Okay, so basically we're letting that cook for a little bit. You don't have to let it cook for too long because, again, I already made the chicken and the chicken is nice and tender. If you overcook your chicken, it's going to kind of taste a little bit, it's going to be hard to like kind of eat. Like, it's going to be a little more chewy than soft, you know what I'm saying? And the
vegetable is cooking pretty good. It will cook better or more when you put the heavy cream. So I'm about to go ahead and add the heavy cream onto here. And then you want to add some more butter. And then you'll kind of, I see, baby. Then you'll kind of see that everything is cooked good. So
now you want to go ahead and add the heavy cream.
God bless you. So I added the heavy cream. You want to add a good amount. Add as much as you like so. And then you want to just mix it so it goes all over. And then you just want to cover this so it can simmer and it can soak up all the seasoning and the sauce and the meat and the vegetables, and then also the vegetables will get softer because of the butter and because it's just sitting and cooking. So you want to turn it a little more lower, pretty low. So I think mix the butter in pretty good. Okay guys, so basically this is the chicken. After I showed you guys, just turn the camera a little bit. So that's how it looks. You can also taste it right now if you want to, after you put the butter, and see if it's a good flavor for you. Also, I would say don't put any more seasoning, only because unless you're putting a lot of heavy cream, but only because when you let it simmer for a little bit, it basically, what's that, marinates, you know what I mean? So you'll taste the seasoning more once it cooks for a good amount of time. So I'll show you guys the rice. So this is basically the rice. It's pretty much almost done. I think I'm gonna give it like 5 more minutes and it should be done. You know it's done once the water is all the way down and you don't see any more water, and when you see these holes. When you see these holes, you know your rice is almost done cooking, and it's basically you did the right thing. You did a good job. So if it looks like this, pat yourself in the back, okay? And that's enough.
That's good.
The rice should only cook for like, I don't really time my rice, but I would say it takes about like maybe 20 minutes to cook the rice. But yeah, that's all it takes, literally. So I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken seasoning. This is the key to Brussels sprouts and squash. When you put the chicken seasoning, it makes it more better, especially for kids that don't eat vegetables and just adults that just don't like to eat a lot of vegetables or don't like Brussels sprouts. Taste the food to see if it's good. I added a whole pack of Sazon just because, why not? That's enough for me. So we're gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna add some grape oil in here just to make it a little more healthier. And but yeah, but once I put squash in here too. So, but once your Brussels sprouts are really tender to the point where you can poke through it, or your squash is done, then everything should be done. And I'm pretty sure you should know when that is. So this should take about like, hopefully just 10 minutes, or maybe less than 10 minutes, maybe 5. So yeah, I'll be back once this is done.